Hello everyone. Today in my lesson I am going to give you a brief introduction about grammar. Grammar ගැන කතා කරන්න යන්නේ. What do we use when we speak or when we write? අපි ලියනකොට, අපි කතා කරනකොට අපි මොනවද use කරන්නේ? What? Yes, words. We use words. වචන. අපි වචන use කරනවා. See, there is an example. Let's read it. Little Jack Homer sat in a corner. Little Jack Homer sat in a corner. Here, what can you see? You can see words. There are so many words. Little Jack Homer sat in a corner. Generally, we use these words in groups. Like, Little Jack Homer sat in a corner. So, a group of words like this, which makes complete sense, is called a sentence. ඒ කියන්නේ සම්පූර්ණ අදහසක්, අර්ථවත් අදහසක් දෙන group of words. වචන group එකකට අපි කියනවා මොකද්ද? The sentence. So, in English language, there are 4 types or 4 kinds of sentences. What are they? A declarative or assertive sentence, an interrogative sentence, an imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. අපි බලමු එකින් එක මේ මොනවද කියලා. A declarative or assertive. Think when we are making statements. අපි වාක්‍ය කියනකොට statements. අපේ අදහස් ප්‍රකාශ කරනකොට. When we declare something. What happens? Those sentences become declarative or assertive sentences. As an example, you can take this example also. Little Jack Homer sat in a corner. මේ විදිහට අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් a declarative or assertive sentence එක. Then an interrogative sentence. When you are going to ask questions, ප්‍රශ්න අහනකොට, where do you live? What are you going to do? ඔයා කොහෙද ඉන්නේ? ඔයා මොනවද කරන්න යන්නේ? අන්න ඒව තමයි interrogative sentences. In English language, we come across declarative sentences and also interrogative sentences. Then the other is an imperative sentence. Imperatives. What are they? Imperatives. Imperative means the sentences which express commands, requests. As an example, we can say, be quiet. නිශ්ශබ්ද වෙන්න. Sit down. Go there. ඔන්න ඔය දේවල් අපි commands එහෙම නැත්නම් listen to me, please listen to me, request. ඔන්න ඔය දේවල් අපි ගන්නවා imperatives යටතට. Imperative sentences. අපිට ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂාවේදී ඔය වගේ වාක්‍යයක් හම්බ වෙනවා. So, the next type is an exclamatory sentence. What is it? An exclamatory sentence? I'm going to give you an example. Let's think, what a shame. What a shame. මොන ලැජ්ජාවක්ද. What a shame. How cold the night is. කොච්චර සීතයිද. How cold the night is. Those sentences which give a strong feeling can be categorized under this. So, these are the 4 types which you come across in English language. A declarative, an interrogative, an imperative, and exclamatory sentence. Right now, we are going to analyze the sentence. Sentence එක අපි analyze කරන්න යන්නේ. So, generally, in a sentence, what can you see? First, we name a person or thing. සාමාන්‍ය වාක්‍යයක එහෙම නෙවෙන්නේ අපි මුලින්ම කරන්නේ කෙනෙක් හරි දෙයක් හරි name කරනවා. We name a person or a thing. Then we say something. අපි කියනවා ඊට පස්සේ තමයි අපි කියන්නේ we say something about that person or thing. අර කෙනා ගැන හරි දේ ගැන හරි අපි ඊට පස්සේ කියනවා. This is what happens in a sentence. වාක්‍යයක මේක වෙන්නේ. මුලින්ම මොකද වෙන්නේ? We name a person or thing. Then we tell something about that person or thing. Hence, in a sentence, there are two parts, as you can see now. The first part which we name a person or thing, we call it the subject. The part which we name a person or thing is called the subject. ඒක තමයි subject එක. ඒක තමයි මුලට එන්නේ. Then the other part which we say something about the subject. අපි අර subject එක ගැන කියන අනිත් part එකට අපි කියනවා predicate. So, a sentence is consisted with two parts, the subject and the predicate. In a sentence, you must be able to identify those two parts. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ කොටස් දෙක වෙන් කරලා හඳුනා ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ. So, the subject of a sentence usually comes first. මුලට තමයි එන්නේ. But occasionally, it is put after the predicate. Predicate එකකට එහා පැත්තෙන් අපි තියෙන අවස්ථා තියෙනවා. As an example, here comes the bus. Here comes the bus. Bus එක එනවා. Here comes the bus. And also in imperative sentences. Sentences which give orders, requests, commands. අන්න ඒ වෙලාවේදී මොකද වෙන්නේ? The subject is left out. Subject එක නැහැ. Sit down. Thank him. Be quiet. So here the subject is left out. And the subject is understood as you. You කියලා තමයි එතනින් කියවෙන්නේ කියලා අපි තේරුම් ගන්න ඕනේ. So I am going to give you 5 sentences. Identify the subject and predicate. These are the sentences which I gave you, and I have separated them as subject and predicate. So let's meet with our next lesson soon.